Alright guys, so just a quick hit intro. This is obviously the car in question. If you are new to the channel, my Mark 6 Fiesta. This is the first drive, even though I've had it since November. It's not the first drive at all, but you clicked on the video. Let's go drive. Okay guys, so hopefully the camera angle's good and everything. I just want to start off by saying, a lot of you said about my seating position when we did this in the Clio 197. I've got a bad back. I know it's not really an excuse, but if you watch the channel, you know I've had a trapped nerve for like 3 or 4 months. This is the only, like me sitting like this is the only seating position that helps, but I do sit up a bit as well. Just mind your own, innit? So if you don't watch the channel, this car is on Stance Plus coilovers, one of the cheaper ones. A lot of people talk bad about them. I've done a video talking about them specifically, but they're really good. I am quite impressed with how they ride. They're quite soft, they don't rub, well, at least with my fitment, and I've got quite aggressive fitment. This isn't really my like country road fun kind of car. This is literally just my like run around town kind of car. There will be another one coming out soon with the ST doing its first drive, and there's also some news coming out about both of the cars, but I'll save that for the future. Jesus Christ, that's sun. One thing I hate about this car, the seating position is too high. It's a pain. You can't adjust how high or low the seat is. You can just adjust the angle of the base of it. I would like to be sat more low. It does help me in my ST, as I said. I don't mean to keep going on with my back. It does help being sat a bit more low. I've had this car 3 months, 2.5 months or 3 months. I prefer it to the ST. I know that may be a controversial statement, but I genuinely prefer it to the ST. You can just hop in it and drive, no messing about. There's nothing wrong with the ST. I think I'm just more suited to these like older kind of more, I don't know, like basic cars. Obviously it's super slow, quite clunky when you're going over bumps because there's no like it's just like plastic doors and stuff. I prefer it. I don't know, maybe that's me being weird because I'm quite a snob when it comes to spec, and I like the newest stuff, the top stuff. This is a really basic car, so maybe it's like a wake-up call that I need to just enjoy what's around me rather than always trying to go for the next thing. So obviously this is a 1 of 400 car. It's based on the Zetec S Mark 6 Fiesta. It's got a 1.6 petrol engine. I don't think they came in a diesel and anniversary. I might be completely wrong. This car's had 2 new belts. The clutch is strong. It's on low owners. I'm the 3rd owner. It's got an MOT for almost a year. I couldn't have found a better car, to be honest. There's a lot of these, especially the Mark 6 in general, they just fall into some bad hands and people just don't know how to like treat them. This one is somewhat standard. Obviously I've put on the wheels, I've put on the coilovers. It's just a fun car. It gets a lot of looks, obviously with the paint being so bright. Sometimes I love it, sometimes I really wish I could just fall in a hole, because some of the looks it gets, it is kind of like, oh my god. But if you are going to drive a car like this, I guess you do have to be prepared for everything. You're not exactly going to blend in, and then with the wheels as well, it is quite punchy. As for the suspension, as I said recently, I mean another one, it's just good, you know, like for the price, like £300 give or take. I'm really impressed. The quality of the parts themselves were really good. The quality of the ride hasn't been affected, if anything, slightly improved. I do think I will get Stance Plus in the future, depending on the car. Like on the Fiesta, I probably wouldn't get Stance Plus, but on a car like this, on the ST I mean, I probably wouldn't get Stance Plus. But on a car like this, it doesn't really make a big difference. It's not exactly like a fast, capable car. It's just a good everyday car. I know this car's done quite well on the channel as well. People seem to really enjoy it. My TikTok and Instagram seem to go crazy for it as well, which is nice, you know. Like obviously I buy cars for myself. It's got nothing to do with other people, but it is nice when people agree, or at least show some sort of like satisfaction when it comes to it. It's like Fiestas get some bad names, so to have one that people like, most people don't even know these like exist, so to have one that people like and are interested in, it does feel nice. Obviously the plans for this car were to make like a stance project. I think I did quite well on that with A, the time frame that I did, and B, the price that I spent. The time frame, I had the coilovers on within a week or two, and the wheels I had like within like a month maybe. Obviously these aren't like the normal wheels you get on the other Fiestas. This is like a purpose-made, not purpose-made, but like they don't really make this size anymore. They don't stick out too far from the arches. It's just a really good fitment, which is quite hard to find, so I did pay a bit more. I did wait a bit more to find them, but I'm happy I did. I think I made the right choice. It gets a lot of looks. It rides nice. It doesn't rub too bad. Like if you go over a big bump, obviously it's gonna rub, but like I think in the time and investment that I gave this car, I think it's done really well. I think it just shows though, you can put years into a car, or just spend like a grand, and it'll come out the same. Like obviously there's bits like custom headlights or custom rear lights that I would have liked to do on this car, but overall I'm happy with the way it is. I think I haven't really gone over the top, and I think with the Mark 6 Fiesta a lot of people go over the top. This is my 16th car that I've owned. Do I prefer it? Where does it rank overall? I'd probably say it's definitely top 5. I think it just drives quite interesting. It's just like a hop in and go. Like it reminds me of my first car. Like no pissing about. You just get it in it. It does what it's supposed to do. It's stress-free, and when you've come from a few cars that have had a few problems all day, like the ST, it's drama. You know, you've got the torque mount, you've got the lowering springs. It's drama. This is just like hop in and go. You don't have to worry about if the the engine is going to blow up on you. It's just a really good car. I'm happy I bought it. I don't know if I'd have another one, because it was more just like one to tick off the list than one that I've always wanted to own. So as much as I appreciate having it around, it is just one of them. I'm just trying to tick it off the list. So with all that being said, hope